Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. All right, y'all, come on, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, skipping, hopping, leaping. We doing a Dougie bow or Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come. Without further ado, let's go and get into this video. So we start off where we left off with everybody in the vans going to their destinations. This was definitely an interesting episode to me. This episode was something for the books. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jerry obviously was overdoing it the whole time. I'm not gonna lie to you. He getting on my nerves, and I ain't even there. Okay, in spirit nor physically, I'm not even there. So, yeah, he's annoying. I definitely see why a lot of the girls is going back on him, or like not really into him. Half of these men, I don't feel like they should be into, but hey, go crazy. Chloe, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't think John is wrong. I know that's crazy. I don't think John wrong though. I think Chloe's playing in his face the whole time this episode. I think he kept his cool till he had a moment to get back at her, and it kind of was a slap in his face because you know what I'm saying. It reversed on him because Buddy then was trying to talk or whatever the case was. Mr. Crash Out or whatever. And John got for real. John got serious. John got very irritated. I definitely think, in the beginning, John came out very like goofy. And with him coming off goofy and silly and everything, it made them feel as though he was somebody to play with. But see, that's where that bipolar come in at. That's where that not like that, but that's where that other hat come in because it didn't give a balance. It just gave goofy when he first got in there. So now the ice is starting to settle. He's starting to really think about things. Y'all know they're all getting actually comfortable with each other, and Chloe just keep going around being like, she wished she wouldn't have did it with him, all this and that. He was trying to embarrass her, and like I said, it kind of just backfired on him. But we gonna get into it. We're gonna talk. So the party bus ends up asking the ladies what they think about the new dude, Jared or whatever. And Thanos, some it's like he's plotting. I don't know. I really don't care for Thanos like that. Thanos is just not one of the people I care about. I don't care about Camo either. A lot of the men I really don't care about. I definitely feel like it's John, Mikeal, and Trap is the ones I think like we're all watching. But I'm over Trap, 4 kids. I'm over him. OF worker, John is a nurse, but John, I definitely think, like I said before, he came out very goofy in the beginning. So nobody's necessarily really paying him any attention like they once was. And Mikeal, obviously he's here for Desi, so I'm here for him. Trila ends up saying that she's happy where she's at with Thanos. I think that's a key when we know that her and Ray J are about to allegedly be together. Like, girl, you mean that you happy where you at because you really with him in the back? Allegedly, be for real. But I was surprised John ain't have anything to say when she made it very clear that she happy where she's at with Thanos. I would love for them to zoom in more so on her and Thanos' relationship. So she goes in her confessional and she basically says that Ray J wants to be with some of the contestants. No, girl, Ray J want to be with you. Clock that clock. Clock that team. He feeling you. Now, Kiara won't Trap. Okay. Kiara is very beautiful. She really is. But I definitely think that Trap is like a fantasy man for her. I don't see her with a Trap. I don't. With her even saying that she wants Trap, I think it's very interesting. I think she just wants to go out of her comfort zone or see if she could pull a man like Trap more so, because it doesn't seem like her and Trap would even talk to each other in real life. But hey, shoot for the stars, girl. But I also think too, she's making herself be like a homegirl here when you're supposed to be exploring everybody. I get it that she wants Trap, and I do think to an extent, like, it's a handful of them that really are not fitting the mold, and she is one of them that's not fitting the mold. But I do think her expressing to them like, oh, I want to get Trapped, they didn't put her like in a homegirl setting, because none of these dudes seem as though they're interested in creating a flame with her. So now she just they homegirl, and now they room for her to get to him. To an extent, I don't trust stuff like that. And of course, like, not like that, but they know that he ain't looking at Kiara. They know that. And they really set her up for failure, and I don't appreciate that. Somebody could have pulled her to the side and was like, let's be honest, but let's be honest. This is like more of a fantasy guy for you. It doesn't seem like you would talk to a man like him. He would not talk to a girl like you. And that's not bad. Because from what I see, he got a lot of baggage going on. He got drama. He dramified. He has drama in his life. He is a baby father. He has drama in his life. So I feel as though she should be trying to get with somebody who don't have drama. She picked up that camo, talks to Chloe or whatever the case is, or trying to get some type of control when it comes to Chloe. Mikeal is with Desi. I would want her to try to explore different flames or different connections more so than Trap, in my opinion. Okay, so they get to the bar, and Camo, in my opinion, is in a contest with John. Like he said, he more so just want to get Chloe just to prove that he can have her back if he want her. It's really not about her. He really don't want her. He more so just wants her to say that, he got her or whatever. And I definitely feel like he's in a competition with John. Mind you, what I think is crazy is out of all of them, mind you, some of them have responded on social media when it comes to certain scenes or whatever. But day one, Camo kept saying something. I mean, baby, one thing about it, he gonna get on his phone and record himself talking. I just think he think that he bigger than the program. I mean, he alright. He ain't all that. He alright, but I guess he think he that guy or something. I don't know. My next problem that I have with Kiera is the fact that she want to play wing woman for these women. All of y'all are grown. Chloe is a grown woman. If Chloe wants to talk to Cam, she will go talk to him. You are on a dating show for you to date, not for you to get in your comfort zone and be in the homegirl. You are here to date. You have every right to flirt, go out, talk to different guys. Like, why are you trying to be a wing woman for Chloe? Because Chloe confided in you and told you that she did what she did with him. That don't mean nothing. Is Chloe going out her way to be a wing woman for you? No, she's sitting over there being in John face, playing like she like him and playing her role. Why is you trying to be a girl's girl to a girl who's not stunning you? No shade. Mind you, when Sheila got all in your face, was Chloe trying to be a girl's girl and get Sheila out your face? No. And mind you, Kiara looks so cute. Stomach out, mini skirt. The Arsene, the hair is herring. What is going on? Like, Kiara, you're that girl. You should not be winging and chinging for Chloe. Now, again, this is not about Chloe. It's more about him comparing himself to John. He is more so having Chloe be the trick. And, he's the trick-or-treater. And, he just trying to see where she want to go. Just to make himself feel like he that guy. Or whatever. He don't care that the breaths thing, nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I know she wants me more than you, huh? And John understands that. But I would say this. I understand they had drinks in them, but if I'm John, I would say she can go back to you. Like, the thing is, he did just want to hit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't please her or anything like that. He didn't do anything. He just wanted to hit and quit. Now, don't know what Camo did. Maybe he went all out. Maybe he performed for her. But John didn't perform for her because it doesn't seem like he really liked her like that. And I would say too, maybe another reason why she ain't stunned John like that is because after she asked him, you know, hey, where do you see us going? He said that he still wanted to explore. Now, mind you, he telling her like she went too far, she did too much. She was just supposed to explore, and then she was like, explore and come back. He was like, no, just explore, but you went too far. Now he trying to see whether or not he want to be bothered with you once he get done having this little competition with this other dude. Again, like I said, don't even want her like that, but just building his ego. Now Nisa and Brian are talking, and Nisa and Brian are very boring to me. They are super duper boring to me. I definitely want Nisa to fix her lace front. I really want her to fix her lace front. But overall, every time they come on the camera, I start yawning. So Nisa is telling Brian how she cheated, okay? And then he ends up, trying to be funny about it. And she ends up saying, whoa, you can't talk. You cheated too. Then he hit the we all make mistakes. Yeah. Because you was definitely about to judge her and you was about to go in. Then she had to let you remember that yo had a cheating too, Bookie. Bookie butt. Bookie boo. Bookie who. Y'all had a cheating too. And he definitely was cheating too. Now, Kiara comes over there ruining the mood, ruining the conversation about cheating. And, she's like, I'm just going to try to put myself out there. I'm just going to try. I definitely think the self-esteem is low, but Kiara is such a pretty girl. Like, she is beautiful. Honestly, I'm surprised that she's not bagging these dudes, but I think it's more like they are to an extent going for women who are more like women who are more in their comfort zone, women who they feel as though they can get. I think that, because it's like a love show, they not necessarily trying to get to know Kiara because she's out of their comfort zone of women that they're used to dating. So they end up asking Chloe where she want to go. She said with Camo. John ended up doing some. Camo like put his hands on him real quick. I definitely think to an extent John is a little drunk, but I definitely think, he let it be known that he'll fight. So I wouldn't be surprised if him and Camo get to fighting, but also too if they didn't get to fight on the show, because I don't think they got to fight on the show. I definitely think by the time the reunion come, if they end up having a reunion, they gonna fight on the reunion. I definitely believe they gonna fight on the reunion. I think to an extent Chloe likes this hierarchy of Negroes. Negroes fighting over her. You could tell she was absolutely waterfalling down there because she's, oh my God, like, this is what she always dreamed of. And mind you, after you quote unquote went back home, he just kept saying it's crazy, it's crazy. But again, he's still thinking about if he wants to pursue you still or not. Which, I would definitely keep my eyes on because I have to see this. Now, this is a storyline I feel like they dragged on the whole episode and it started to get on my nerves. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I watched it twice and, now I'm watching it again for the review. They definitely got on my nerves with the love cabin situation about Desi and Bree. First of all, it's just really wasn't that deep. It's y'all like, let's be clear. First of all, Desi is just now truly picking mikeal. You know what I mean? After her and Sheila got into it, she picked him because he came to her rescue. He was her knight in shining armor, so she picked him. Bree just got here, so Trap being like, "Oh, this is getting on my nerves. Like, I don't like this and that, da da da." It like, what are you talking about? You just met her, like literally yesterday. You just met her. Y'all haven't got to know each other like that. It's not that serious. Like, you just sat up here and had sex with the girl sitting beside her. And Desi being like, she needs to know if Bree messed with her man, if they're going to be in each other's face. I think she only said that because she knew she was going to give it up tonight. She wanted to make sure it was nothing before she dropped her draws. I get it, but not that deep. Y'all all just met each other not too long ago. So I do think like she was doing a lot. She really was. She was definitely taking the wheel as far as her and Trap being on good cop, bad cop. Good, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes y'all just gotta watch Trap's facial expressions. His facial expressions be telling everything. Like he don't say much. Now he's very strategic with what comes out of his mouth. I'm not gonna lie. But I think, like she said, she stopped exploring it once she found out about his career. Let's add the kids on too. I think she stopped exploring him then, which is understandable. She stopped exploring it. But two, I'm glad you stopped exploring it because he did make you look dumb on the last episode when he said he trying to explore everything and you told him, I'm just trying to explore this, and then he got with her. So yeah, I'm glad that you didn't keep allowing him to make you look dumb after that. Let me just say this. Athena, Nisa, the hairstyles are starting to break away. You know, the hairstyles are starting to stop hairstyling. We definitely got to get in the mirror and get the brushing, get to laying some stuff down. Now, Athena is irritated because she feels as though Trap made her look dumb because she gave up what she gave up, and he said that he still wanted to explore. Look at Trap. Look at him. Look at him good, ladies and gentlemen. Does Trap give off that he was going to be like, no, I'm cool with Athena only? Like, it never gave that. It never gave that. And if he disrespected you, he also disrespected Desi because he had both of y'all standing up there waiting for the love of Trap, and he said he still want to explore his options. I think Bree needs to be quiet. Let Athena and Trap sort it out. What you up here taking up for this man for? You just got here. You just got here. And Daz, you shut up too. Drunkie, shut up. So Athena wants to have a conversation in private. I definitely think Athena is taking it a little too serious. Y'all only did it once from what we know of. And I am trying to figure out why she acted so crazy. She said, I gave him my all. But she is 21 though. He is 28. So it definitely makes sense on why she's acting the way she's acting. So she really mad at him because he still is around here exploring his options. Her hair ain't moving for real. It's a lot going on. Her hair, she is kind of starting to act a little delusional about what the show is. And like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, does Trap give off the type that he was going to ever tell her, like, no, I just want Athena and I want to keep exploring Athena? No, he was going to explore everybody. Athena, I think you overcomplicating. I ain't going to lie. Sometimes, living in America, we overcomplicate things. Baby, you thought he was fine. He thought she was pretty. And y'all just did what needed to be done. Y'all didn't know each other. You enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. You said he ate you. Now, I don't know how he ate you. How he ate you, girl. In the bed. Because, I don't know. I don't know how y'all figured it out. But y'all figured it out. Anyways, though, you got, what you wanted. And I think that you should just play it cool. He's handsome. Like, Trap is one of those type of handsomes. Like, he used to women flaunting over him. He used to being the first one picked. You and him did what needed to be done. And with that, now you like, oh, well, it's like, oh, that. And I don't understand why you tripping about it. But she is 21, though. So I can't do nothing but give her a little bit of grace. And he's not necessarily a O or anything like that. He just playing the game. Playing the game. But you knew the game, though. You knew the game. And I would say this, too. It's only you feel like he disrespected you because he didn't do what you wanted him to do. That's the only why you feel disrespected, because he's not chasing you. He not doing what Camo doing with Chloe. He not doing that to you. He not really giving you no more attention. He more so ain't tripping off you no more because he know he got you. And he's not having it with them yet because he just hasn't had the opportunity to have it with them yet. The opportunity has not came to him yet. But the opportunity with you came. and he conquered it. So just let it ride. So Athena, from what she's saying, has forgiven Trap, and now everybody can move on and live happily ever after. That will be continued because, as I told y'all, her and Bree get into it twice, and I definitely think they get into it behind him. Girl, why is Bree up here talking about something? It's like you still like her. You just got here yesterday. They've been here for 4 days. Everybody like each other currently right now. Like, what is going on? Is they forgetting they all just mad? I mean, I'm trying. I can't. I do. Little words. It's not no trying. I can't. Are you gonna close it or not? I do. Desi is over here being a girl's girl, and Athena says she didn't like you from day one. I think that's insane. Now, Desi and Jared. Desi, I see what they saying a little bit. Desi, she do talk her stuff. She do. She holds power. She holds her weight in the room, and that can be intimidated depending on the person. Definitely. The tone, the wording. I can definitely see why some of them were a little thrown off by her. I can. But just a powerful woman, confident, very much so, high self-esteem. So Jared, them getting on Jared for snitching. I don't think what Jared did was wrong. If anything, that's what y'all been talking about the whole night. If anything, y'all would have wanted him to tell y'all versus not telling y'all. So I don't understand really why they on Jared head so bad. Because if anything, like I said before, y'all would have wanted him to tell, the information. Because again, that's what the whole episode was about. Now, when Jared hit the table, that let me know right there, they should stop talking to him. Him hitting the table over something so small definitely threw red flags up quickly in my head. Oh, now I didn't even see this little exchange early on with Mikeal and Trap. I didn't see that exchange. So the girls is so loud though. The girls is so loud I didn't even hear his exchange. So y'all know Mikeal comes in his confessional and he like, I don't know who Trap think he is. He taking his niceness for weakness, da da da. So mind you, they like, oh, Bree and Mikeal, I don't even want y'all looking at each other. Don't even sniff each other. If he sneeze, don't say he bless you, girl. All this and that. So as they going back and forth, Trap like, but we ain't never do nothing sexual though. We never do nothing sexual. All you hear is Mikeal say, cause you can't. Cause you can't. Cause you can't. Ooh. 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 And ooh. 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 Shade. Now, Bree coming in feeling as though Athena and Trap is gonna stop all communication and connection right then and there. They acting like, they ain't been here just a few days. Like, it ain't even been a week yet that y'all have all known each other. They acting like they been in this house for a month or so. Like, y'all haven't even been in there that long to really be regulating who can do this and who can do that. What was Sheila and Thanos for the date? What they was doing? I don't remember seeing them. Now, this is what I said I feel as though Chloe embarrassed John. This is why he had to get his lick back. Was the fact that Sheila was like, she want to know who performs better in the bedroom. And Chloe said, Camo. And mind you, as far as like the longest, when she was having to go in there by the pants, I think she ended up saying Camo took it for everybody. I think John came in second. But that's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you. Like, I'm telling you, like, this is where he started to really feel embarrassed. Like, okay. And then Camo let it be known that they made a bed and Chloe home, and Chloe just like, oh, I'm so happy to be there. So they get all back to the house and they just putting everybody on French Creek. Jared let it be known he want Chloe, even though Chloe just said that he has a personality that is weird to the theater. But she likes the fact that he let it be known that he want her. But he just wanted Bree. And I believe he just wanted Athena. So he just wanted everybody at this point. Then they had Keria go up and kind of semi-embarrass herself. She kissed Trap, and then Bree jumped in his arms, and, they kind of just stood there. And the fact they swear they don't like Des, but Des is a real girl's girl. The fact that she picked Brie up and like took her away so Kiara could kiss him, I do think that's insane. Like, she's a real girl's girl. Now I wonder, are they still gonna try to kick her out? I'm waiting on Kiara real, knight in shining armor to come, because she definitely finds some type of love on here. She definitely finds some type of connection, and I'm happy that she does, because stuff like this is just no, not on TV. So Desi, Athena, all them get in the room, and mikeal is like, "Would you be mad if Kiara kissed me?" And again, she's saying the quiet part out loud. Like, Kiara is not competition to them. They don't look at her as competition. They look at her as like, oh my God, sweet and innocent. Now, if Kiara had the confidence, if she had the confidence of like, girl, I'm fine, because Kiara is a pretty girl. She is fine. So if she had the confidence of like, girl, I'm fine, I'll take all y'all men, then it'll be that. But she don't have the confidence. She don't have the self-esteem, to feel that way. So they know that. That's why they don't look at her as a threat. Kiara is she's innocent still. She hasn't necessarily matured. She doesn't have that air of matureness to her yet. I don't know how old she is, but she doesn't have that maturity to her yet. That's why they really don't take her as a threat. I just think that is kind of interesting that Chloe is worried about Athena, which I didn't even pick this up the first time I watched it, maybe because I really don't care. But Athena and Cam just was laying on the couch together while Chloe was in the boom boom room. So he like, oh, she's not his type. Me and Dad's his type. Tall, skinny, and petite, which is also Kiara. But she's worried about, oh girl, very interesting. Very interesting. Now, Desi and mikeal go into the boom boom room. Love that for them. And you could definitely tell like he's genuinely into her. He likes her personality. She likes his. And like she said, she had been praying for a man like him. I do want to know, are they still together, or was it just, some TV stuff? I do. But overall, it seems as though, hey, they might still be together, and like I said, they might have really won the show. But you never know. Sex definitely changes things a lot of time, either if it's for the better or the worse. It definitely changes stuff. But they got it on. I'm not mad at her for getting it on with him. I'm really not. I'm not judging her in that way of getting it on with him. If anything, I was happy for her. Because we as the audience collectively like understood when he came to her rescue that was the man that she needed to be with, more so than Trap. I love that Trap let Brie put her whole body on top of him. I love a man like that. Let me smush you. Now, this is where the drama comes in. So, boom. Like I told y'all, she had been trying to embarrass him to me ever since they had started on that little date or whatever. She basically just been, saying that he didn't really do what he needed to do, and, all this stuff. So, when Ray J asked him about the Love Shack, he plays it like it was cool, nothing to brag on. It was cool. She then says, all regret. So, everybody like, ooh, dang, like, okay, he ain't doing nothing. So that's what made him then jump into defense mode. And he ends up starting talking about her breath. So John just then starts going on his rant, just saying like he always being funny, but she ain't that dumb. Like, if he keep offering her gum, obviously this and that, and at first she was laughing. And as much as she playing like, oh, I don't really care. Girl, please. You start to really think about them, what he's saying. Because again, she was making him the butt of the joke the whole time. So you got to know that he was going to get his lick back at one point. And then, he goes on and just saying like, nobody told you to have sex with two dudes in the house. And mind you, from how the camera making it seem, the men are laughing. It seems as though the men are cracking up. The girls are in shock. Sheila's doing a lot. So nobody's just necessarily just standing there and letting him, go hard. Nobody's stopping him. They just letting him talk. Now, I don't know how John and old buddy end up fighting, because old buddy really was making a joke about himself. John just wanted him to stop talking, but he said keep talking. I think John was just already irritated and already up to here, and he couldn't really get off what he wanted to say about Chloe. Like, you know, he dogging Chloe. He is dragging Chloe. But I think because old buddy just kept talking, he just felt like he wanted to fight. And he was already saying that he will fight. So, yeah, I can't wait to see the full fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the full fight. I want to see the full thing. Actually, I kind of want to see a lot of these men fight. I want to see, can they get down where they mad at, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to see if can y'all protect these women, you know, if push come to shove. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.